Hello there, mortals. It is your Nether King, Morton's Castle, back again on the puny BobSMP. To start the video off, I punched this pig into the void, because pigs are stupid. They're not as cool as goats. Goats are in fact so cool that I severed one's head to wear myself. It's a bit big, isn't it? But the High Council of Goats thinks I'm rocking this new fashion. It's totally not a carved pumpkin from a texture pack, and I swear the goats aren't corrupting me into becoming one of them. If I put it into my offhand, it kind of looks like Billy the Goat God has appeared in the sky before me to judge me or give me my next command. And he's just told me to destroy a coral reef. So I hope the Minecraft environmentalists aren't watching this video. We have destroyed entire forests before, so ripping out a reef wasn't too much of a new grind experience. But we did it for these fire coral blocks. The red texture is very unique and sexy, and they'll go well with our nether theme. I'm gonna put these bad boys in the interior of this Evoker tower. The only problem is that when you water behind them so they don't shrivel up and die. That's right, we've captured an Evoker, and he will serve as the high priest of the goat cult. As a wizard, he'll help us gain power and the knowledge we need to defeat the axolotl religion on the server. He's quite the demanding wizard though. He wants 5 beacons to power his enchantment table. Like dude, geez, isn't 1 enough? No, 1 is too thin. And because he's a useless bum in a minecart, I'm gonna have to go kill those withers myself. That's it, we like our beams thick here in the goat cult. It's a big flex of our wither skull grind, and lore-wise, it'll help our evoker with his evil studies. It is really weird that I'm putting water inside of my walls. I mean, the other week we put lava behind our red nether brick to get it to glow, and that matched the nether aesthetic. A lot more in my opinion. But I believe that this red coral will go really well with the nether wart and crimson stems, so there's no going back. It is not even done yet, and I'm already loving the Evoker's library. Black and red are the best colors in the world that go together, and I think I just love being evil a little bit too much. We have a honey farm, but the bees aren't all cute. We're the Nether King, and these candles were made for rituals and sacrifices. Oh yeah, the Evoker will be able to do some dark magic with a gaming setup like this. But first we actually have to move him, and I'm taking 0 chances at him escaping or dying. I'm putting a temporary portal directly into his office and have a glass block ready for his head to get stuck in, because even though he's going to be our ally, we don't want him looking at us like that all the time. We're going to use an activator rail to send him through the portal immediately. I've tested it numerous times in creative mode, and he'd end up in a minecart on the other side every single time. Moving this dude is probably the most stressful thing I've ever done in survival, as capturing him from the raid a while back was an absolute pain. And there he goes! And of course, it didn't work like it did in testing. But perhaps he loves his job as the religious spokesperson of a goat-inspired nether cult, because he just willingly went into a portal a moment later. I took no chances and broke into his office from the ceiling. Deactivating the portal so he couldn't change his mind about his new employment and go back was a big priority. Somehow he got scooped into a minecart, and in a storm of Vex, it just kind of worked out. For his first dark spell on the world, our priest summoned a storm, and the rain will mask our evil intentions. Welcome to Axolotl Island. This holy place is the opposite of our hellscape. It is lush, and the location for Pigeon's Cathedral. The place of axolotl worship is our enemy, and under the dark storm we've summoned, we will vandalize the statue at the command of Billy the Goat. After that escapade, I returned to my base and finished the Evoker's tower, which I am now calling the Tower of Flesh. The coral block is fleshy enough for me, and while the tower is blackstone bricks, the interior is very much alive. And the pool of blood at the bottom is what gives the 5 red beacons their hellish power, and what gives the Evoker such dark wizardry. The spiral staircase goes to the top, where the Evoker's library is filled with curiosities and magical items such as totems of undying, mob heads, lodestones, crystals, and more. Pigeon's Mega Cathedral is pretty sexy and cool, but I'd say that Team Goat is cooler, because we have a damn Evoker. The interior of his library is in the same evil vein as our other interiors, which I haven't shown too much in videos, but I have made on live streams. We use a lot of Crimson Sims, a lot of Blackstone, and a lot of chains here in the Goat Cult. Sometimes I gotta get away from the evil life though, you know? So I just felt like making a new house in the Old Town District. And goddamn, the glowberries do a lot for a build. We're going to be expanding our evil influences with each episode, but I think adding a new house to the town every once in a while will help make the city grow over time, as it's been recently neglected. I love the exterior details of this house, but don't ask me about the interior in the comments. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.